The TLC reality show 90 Day Fiancé first aired in 2014, and it's grown one of the most successful reality TV franchises of all time. The show now has 8 seasons, hundreds of cast members and more than a dozen spin-offs, thanks to the popularity of its stars. This success, of course, comes with a significant amount of effort from behind the camera. In order for the show to attract such a high viewership, it must retain a certain level of quality, which means the cast and crew follow certain specific rules and regulations. 90 Day Fiancé couples must submit to background checks in the audition process for the show. Prospective cast members must willingly submit personal information about themselves to producers. This has been confirmed by former cast member Corey Rathgeber when he criticized Jeffrey Paschal's appearance on the show, despite Paschal's history of violent criminal charges, according to In Touch Weekly. What is examined in the background checks is kept top secret, and cast members are likely discouraged from revealing their experiences behind the scenes. However, it is likely it will be information regarding their visa, and an insight into their daily life in their hometown as well as their family. According to Rathgeber's comments, it is possible they do read over the criminal records of cast members. Women have to sit in a certain way on 90 Day Fiancé. Former 90 Day Fiancé star Anfisa Arkhipchenko responded to a fan on Instagram who asked why women on the reunion episodes all sit with their legs elevated, usually with their feet resting on a table. According to In Touch Weekly, Arkhipchenko commented, "Producers make all women on the show sit like this if you haven't noticed." It is possible that female cast members are asked to sit like this to avoid accidental upskirt shots that have been documented by trolls online in other pieces of media, but the more likely answer is probably somewhat sexist, as men are not required to sit in a certain way. This rule has been dubbed as creepy by many fans of 90 Day Fiancé. 90 Day Fiancé couples must pay for their own flights. One of the biggest challenges for the couples on 90 Day Fiancé is the financial restraints they endure. Long-distance relationships can be very pricey, especially if they are frequently flying to visit one another. For those successful enough to get engaged or walk down the aisle, visa applications can be incredibly expensive. This, however, is a source of drama the show likes to display to viewers. Former 90 Day Fiancé cast member Devin Clegg revealed to fans that the show does not pay for flights of cast members, except to the reunion episode at the end of the season. Arguments about what one half of the couple is doing while the other is thousands of miles away is a popular source of tension on the show, as is arguments about money, and the show clearly capitalizes on that. Only the American 90 Day Fiancé cast members get paid. Reality TV can be lucrative for those who make themselves stars out of their TV appearances, however, this is easier said than done. Starring on 90 Day Fiancé will only pay roughly $1,000 per episode, which is far less than the average annual salary. This, however, is only for the American cast members. Foreign cast members are not paid any salary whatsoever by the show. This is due to the fact a working visa is required, something that typically requires U.S. citizenship, but this rule still seems rather unfair. 90 Day Fiancé pairs must prove they're established couples. Although fans have theorized about which aspects of 90 Day Fiancé are fake and are purely for the cameras, the crew behind the show do extensive research to ensure the couples on the show are genuine. For auditionees hoping to join the cast, they must prove to the crew that they are in fact real and that their relationship is serious. "We don't put people together," executive producer Matt Sharp told Deadline. "Everyone we feature on the show, they found themselves organically. To show how organic their relationship actually is, prospective cast members likely submit text messages and other forms of documentation to prove they're legitimate." 90 Day Fiancé couples have to have met each other at least once in order to star on the original 90 Day Fiancé series. Engaged couples must have met each other in person, despite the fact they have often met each other online and their relationship is long distance. Moreover, they must provide evidence of this to the producers to get on the show. This is not necessarily a rule the crew enforce for entertainment purposes, but it is an official rule to be granted the K-1 Fiancé visa, according to immigration advisory group Boundless. Furthermore, auditioners must include legitimate evidence like dated photos, flight documents and other official forms. This is not the case for the spin-off Before the 90 Days, where couples looking to get engaged often meet each other for the first time. 90 Day Fiancé couples must perform scripted scenes. Various alumni of 90 Day Fiancé have alleged that scenes that aired on the show featuring them were faked, and involved them following scripted lines written by the crew behind the scenes. These scripted moments were created to keep the level of drama high and the viewers engaged with the show. Two cast members have alleged the show is scripted are Chris Thiemann and his wife, Nikki Cooper. According to Reality Blurb, Nikki and Chris told fans in a Facebook Q&A that they were coerced by the crew into following a script where Chris asks Annie Suwan for a massage, making her and husband David Toborowski uncomfortable. 90 Day Fiancé couples must sign NDAs in order to prevent secrets leaking before an episode airs, or spreading of information that makes the TLC network look unfavorable. The cast and crew are required to sign non-disclosure agreements (NDAs) before joining the show. NDAs are contracts that forbid information held by two parties that prevent such information going public. 90 Day Fiancé Season 2 star Danielle Mullins revealed that cast members will have their episodic payments taken off them if they break their contract, according to Showbiz Cheat Sheet. The former cast member also revealed that the NDA contract is typically 9 months long for the duration of the season being on air, but the cast and crew are encouraged to remain tight-lipped, so they potentially can sign on to another series. 90 Day Fiancé couples must film for long periods of time. Those who wish to star on 90 Day Fiancé must be pretty willing to be transparent about their personal lives. The show often features friends, family members of the main couples, as well as frequent references to awkward subjects like sexual relations between the couple. On top of this, any cast member must be willing to be followed around by a camera crew for a long period of time, and any crew member will have to dedicate their life to traveling with the cast and spending a lot of time with them. According to former cast member Jesse Meester, filming can go up to 12 hours a day, as reported by E! Normal couples need not apply to be on 90 Day Fiancé. Couples that have a healthy relationship and rarely ever argue are unlikely to pass the audition process of 90 Day Fiancé. According to TV and movie casting experts at Casting Master, applicants should think about what would separate you as a couple from the normal American relationship. In other words, the show's producers looks for big personalities and exceptionally unconventional relationship dynamics. This helps keep viewers interested in the show, but many would argue this could be exploitive, especially if a couple seems to be rather toxic.
I'm the strip to I'm the strip to I'm the strip I'm true ping and pray I'm true